Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a get ready with me makeup tutorial using the new EcoTools range of brushes. So EcoTools just completed their 10-year anniversary, so they revamped their whole collection of brushes and brought some new goodies out. I've got a booklet here that has everything that's released in 2017 or it's going to release, and I was lucky enough to go to a EcoTools event here in Melbourne, and I was gifted a few products and I just tried it out in this video and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I wanted to just sort of do a first impressions on the brushes and like a makeup tutorial, and I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to achieve a makeup look using affordable brushes. So EcoTools, if you guys didn't already know, so it's been around for 10 years, so they just celebrated their 10-year anniversary. I actually own some of their brushes from the original line and they're not bad, but they were not my favorite. Like, they were soft and everything, but guys, I love these brushes. The new ones are super good. Like, they're amazing. So far, whatever I've used, I love, especially the sponge. It's amazing. So they come in a packaging like this, which it's this packaging is tree free, so it's not like actual paper. They use some kind of ingredient, I don't know, something to make this. They're 100% vegan, cruelty free, handcrafted. Their handle is bamboo. I'll just quickly show you that is bamboo, and this is one of the older brushes, so they've changed the colouring too. It was like a yellowy kind of colour, the handles, and now it's like a light, it's lighter, I don't know, light cream colour. The bristles are softer, it's fluffier. There's a big difference. I have the powder brush too. This is a full powder brush. I have the original powder brush as well. It's just in the wash pile thing that I need to wash my brushes. It's very dirty, so I use them, and this was the first time using these. I already washed these, so you know, ready to use them. Yeah, these are beautiful. They have a big range of brushes here. I just got this booklet in that goodie bag. So they revamped some of their old line and also added in some new brushes, because you know, this is 2017 and people have different needs, different like makeup styles, so they made brushes which like pick up pigmented products, which is softer, so to use with products that are available these days, because 10 years back the products were not the same. So I'm just going to read some information off this booklet. So one of the brushes that I have here is the micro blending brush. This is beautiful. So they say it's designed with steep angle bristle for precise, and I totally agree. I just used it in the tutorial and it definitely is precise. It's soft, it's angled, so it's like you can get right in. It's a nice shape, and it says blurring under eyes and in hard to reach areas. And as I just said, I used this to kick off my baking under the eyes, and it was so easy to get right in and buff the powder into my skin, and it was really soft. It didn't scratch my face. I love it. So I recommend this brush. It's really nice, and you can get around the nose. Yeah, I like it. It says best for all concealers, and it says it gives like, so there's like a rating, and it says number 4, so there's rating 1 to 5, and it says 4 full coverage. So, you know, if you want to use a concealer and you want it to be full coverage, this brush will be great. Next is the Ultimate Concealer Duo, and it says designed with 2 brushes to cover and blend imperfections for an even and fresh complexion. And it also says best with all concealers, and its rating is number 5, heavy coverage. So this is made to sort of like pinpoint conceal, or you know, face conceal. So one is called the Detail Concealer, which looks like that with a small tapered brush. This will also be really nice for as a lip brush. Then we have the Airbrush Concealer, which is like a duo fiber kind of concealer brush, and I used this to actually blend my eye primer and it worked beautifully. So this were a hit as well. I really liked them. I didn't use the detail concealer brush, but I'm guessing it's nice. It's firm, so as I said, it'll be nice for lip products as well. Then we have the full powder brush, which is designed with an incredibly soft 70,000 bristle head. So this is 70,000 bristles. That's crazy. It's really nice and like tapered and soft. I love the shape of this. It says to evenly distribute and blend pressed powder for an everyday matte look. And I used this actually for bronzer and blush instead of using it for powder, because I didn't have a blush or a bronzer brush, so I just kind of used this and it worked beautifully. It you know, it blended it out really nicely and it was really soft. I love this bristle, like it's beautiful. I love it. And it says best with pressed powders and number 4 full coverage. So you know, you can just press it into the skin you know, with your pressed powder, or you can sort of just dust it on and it will work really well. So I love this. So next is the new what is it called, Perfecting Blender Duo. So it comes with 2 sponges together, and this is called the Base Blender, which is very dirty because I used it, and this is called the Detail Blender. This duo is designed in 2 sizes and densities to create a camera ready look. The large is soft and flexible for light buildable foundation application, while the mini is firmer for precise concealer coverage. Made with Eco Foam technology, best with liquid and cream makeup, and number 5 heavy coverage. And then it says the wedge-like tip for contour face and precise definition, flat edge for large surface areas, and round base for blending. And I'll quickly read this out to you. It says, to the first beauty sponge made from 71% plant-based material, so you can feel good about your beauty routine. So this is 71% plant-based material, so it's totally vegan and cruelty-free if you're into that kind of stuff. Made from sugarcane, so this is actually made from sugarcane. That's so cool. Renewable plant-based contents, reduce use of petroleum during manufacturing, USDA certified materials, 100% vegan and PETA certified. I love the concept of this. Now, when I felt this first, like this one's not wet yet and it feels hard as a rock, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't dampened this, but this felt the same, and when I dampened this, this is like a marshmallow. It feels so soft, and you guys know I've tried the Real Technique sponge and I don't like it, and I prefer the Beauty Blender, which is, you know, my all-time favorite sponge. But this is very comparable, and it's natural as well, and I'm so happy, and it's so much cheaper. I am loving this sponge. I used this for foundation, I used this for concealer, and I also used this for baking and also setting my face with powder. And yeah, it's very dirty, but it's beautiful. I love it. It's still squishy. It expanded pretty big, and yeah, I love this edge. Beautiful. I love it. This is my favorite new release. It's amazing. And I'm sure the small one's going to be good for like concealer, you know, cream blush, cream bronzer. I'm loving this. You guys need to pick this up. It's beautiful. So the last brushes I have here are it's the eye enhancing set. So it comes with 2 brushes, and it's got blend, smudge, shade, and define. So they're 2 double-ended brushes, and it says this bestseller is designed with 4 brush heads to complete any eye look. So, you know, it's if you're traveling or, you know, you don't have much time, it's really good double-ended brushes just to quickly blend, smudge. It's got everything. I've got the same ones in the original one. This is the revamped version, and I loved the original one as well, but this feels a bit more softer, and yeah, I really like it. So it's the same, I like it, just like the original ones, they're amazing. But you know, even better, I love it. So these are soft. I love the crease and the defined side, they're amazing. So yeah, that's all the EcoTools brushes that I have. There's a lot of new brushes, and also the old ones revamped, so I really want to try those out. I need to get my hands on them, but I'm so happy to have tried these brushes. They're amazing. Definitely see them in action soon. Like, I'm going to be going after this intro and you can have a look. But I do have a 25% off coupon code that EcoTools was kindly gave me the coupon code to share with you guys so you can use it. So if you go to ecotools.com.au and use the code ShuanaFVIP, you will get it 25% off. I'll leave the code down below. It doesn't have an expiry date or anything, so yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll be picking some brushes with the 25% off because they're very good. Yeah, that's it I have for you guys in the intro. It's very long, but we're going to move on to the demo or makeup tutorial, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Starting off with primer, as always, I'm using the Bourjois Happy Light Matte Serum Primer, and I'm just putting that all over my face. Foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I'm in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. Dotting that foundation all over my face. I'm using the EcoTools Perfecting Blender. This is what it looks like. I've just dampened it so it's gone bigger in size. I'm using the flat side of the sponge, and I'm going to pat it in. Pat and bounce. And I'm using the round side of the sponge to blend out any harsh lines. So far I really like this sponge. It isn't as soft as the Beauty Blender, but it's very comparable. And you know, it's like more than half price cheaper. Like, it's very affordable. It is softer than the Real Techniques one, which I don't really like the Real Techniques because it feels hard. Before I actually dampened this sponge, it felt like a stone, but it's actually really soft. So it's not porous like the Beauty Blender, but it is really nice. I am very impressed and I like it so far. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to be using it for concealer now anyway. And this like edge can be really good for powder. Yeah, we'll see. But this edge is really nice if you want to go right around nose, you know, hairline. I love it. My under eyes, I'm using the NYX Conceal Correct and Contour palette, and I'm in the shade D. I'm going to be using the yellow and orange shades on the bottom. I'm just patting it in with my finger. For concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm in the shade Medium Deep Tan. Just popping that under the eyes. I'm using the same sponge, and with the other side, other like flat side, I'm using that to just pat it in. I don't have a drugstore loose powder, so I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder to bake my under eye and set my face. I've taken the same sponge dipped into powder, and I'm just going to pat it under the eyes. Then I'm taking the round side to set my face. Using a makeup wipe, I'm wiping my brow to get rid of any product so it's like nice and clean. Next for eye primer, I'm taking this Inglot eyeshadow keeper. This is affordable, like, you know, around $20. It's definitely not drugstore, but unfortunately I don't own a drugstore eye primer, so I'm just taking this and I'm patting it on my eyelid. And with the Eco Tools Airbrush Concealer brush, I'm just blending that out. For brows, I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. And I'm just going to fill in my brows with this. I'm just brushing it out with this spoolie and filling it in. I'm taking the NYC Love Addicts palette in the shade 020 Natural. That is what it looks like. Then I'm taking the Eco Tools Smudge and Blend brush, and I'm using the blend side. I'm taking that shade there and putting it on my crease. With the Shade and Define Eco Tools brush, I'm taking the shade Side, and I'm using the shade next to it, which is that one there, and I'm placing it on my lid. Then with the angled side of the brush, I'm taking this shade here and I'm placing that on my outer corner. Then I'm just blending that out just to kind of smoke it out on the end. I'm using that crease brush to blend out the crease. Then I'm taking the micro blending brush and I'm just dusting that baking off. Then I'm taking the Balm Swing eyeliner. I'm just lining my eyelids. I'm taking the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Mascara in the shade Extra Black. I'm putting that on my lashes. Using the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Eyeliner, I'm using this on my tight line and waterline. Bronzer, we're using the Thin Lizzy 6-in-1 bronzer and I'm in the shade Dark. And I'm using an Eco Tools full powder brush. I'm using the same brush with the Essence Silky Touch Blush in the shade 70 Kissable. I'm putting that on my cheeks. For lips, I'm using the Colourpop Lippy Stick in the shade LBB. To finish everything off, I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. So there you have it, that is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more like, you know, using one brand of brushes kind of a tutorial, and I would love to do that for you. And yeah, this was my first time trying the new Eco Tools range and I love them. Every single brush that I used in this tutorial I love. I love the sponge, I love the brushes, everything was beautiful. So yeah, I highly recommend it and they're very, very affordable. So yeah, I'm super excited to try out more from the range. And yeah, let me know if you guys tried any of these Eco Tools brushes and what you think of them. I would love to know. And if you guys need to try one thing from this tutorial, try the sponge. It's beautiful. The sponge is amazing for what it is. It's beautiful. So yeah. Anyway, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and also don't forget to use the code for a 25% off. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not making any money. It's just the brand gave me a discount code so you guys can try it. So if you go to Eco Tools website, and you can use the 25% off coupon code. I'll leave the code in the description box for you guys if you are interested. Definitely check out the sponge and the brushes. The full powder brush is amazing, and the sponge, which is really dirty right now, these are beautiful. These two I highly recommend. Anyways, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.